Namaste, and welcome to this Pranayama and guided meditation class. When we practice asana, we're able to touch the sensation of pure being, or the consciousness within that is beyond thought, and we are able to experience the peace and serenity that comes with that. Eventually, we want to be able to touch this just through our seated meditation practice. Now, some might be drawn towards that style of practice right out the gates, but others might need more physical practice and pranayama practice. It's said that the pranayama practice helps to foster a meditative state along with the physical practice. So we're going to begin with a little bit of breath work to connect, to go inward, and then we're going to practice being seated, being still, and connecting to that which is beyond thought, that which is beyond time. It's said in yoga philosophy that the quality of the mind is monkey-minded, like a monkey swinging from branch to branch. And so throughout the day, we cling to certain thoughts, and we might even become identified with certain thought patterns. And it's important to have a daily practice to remind us that that is not who we are. We are not the thoughts that we are habitually entertaining. We are much more than that. So through this practice, I recommend that you start to have this as a daily practice in addition to your physical yoga practice. So we'll begin with a comfortable seat. And I really recommend that you find something really comfy to sit on. I got this nice bolster with even a blanket on top to make it even extra cushy. It should feel like it's something that you look forward to being seated on. When I first started, I didn't have this fancy setup, but I just stack up some towels that had a nice cushion to them, and I looked forward to sitting on that. So find your seat and adjust your hips so that your pelvis aims straight down, the pelvic floor aims down. Your rib cage balances over your pelvis. Roll your shoulders up, back and down, and let your head float right up over top of your ribs. So you're all stacked up. If I was to hover over top of you and look down through the crown of your head, I could see straight through the center of the rib cage and straight through the center of the pelvis. Now, maintaining this alignment, just start to tune into your breath without trying to change it at all. So we can observe right away our tendencies for control. As soon as we start to observe something, there's a tendency to manipulate or control it. So can you remove that and just be a witness to the breath here? Feeling the body relax, feeling your hips soften, the legs soften, the abdomen, the shoulders, and the neck, so that your body feels open. And as you let go more, just observe what the experience of the breath is. Is it a more enhanced or soothing experience to just sit and watch the breath as you can relax and let go? And you may start to notice that through this surrendered state, that the senses are heightened inward. This is called pratyahara. By slowing down, by letting go, and surrendering, we can become more in tune. And so you'll find situations where you feel out of control, that the breath becomes very shallow, that there is a grasping. But as you let go of that, just notice what happens to the breath. And as we're sitting here, practicing observing the breath, in this balanced state, now start to allow the breath to slow down. So again, it's not a strong manipulation, but it's more of an allowing. And as you allow for the breath to slow down, notice if you can feel a softening of the rib cage so that there's a full expansion of the breath, 360 degrees, front, back, and sides, all expanding on the inhalation. And with this slow rhythmic breath, if you'd like to try practicing Ujjayi breath, which is the foundation of all the pranayamas in yoga, you'll make a slight constriction in the back of your throat, as if you're fogging a mirror, so the breath makes sound. Let's try it with the mouth open. Make a sound. See if you can make the same noise with the mouth closed. And practicing now making the sound as you breathe in as well. And we'll practice this breath technique for 1 minute. But less is more. Feel the body relaxed. Even though you're making the sound, do it from the surrendered state instead of trying to attack it. So it's still as if the body is being breathed instead of trying to pull breath in. Allow the air to flow in through that slight constriction and feel the air flowing out. Keeping the neck calm, the shoulders calm. Now let go of the breath control and just sit and observe again. And notice if there's any areas where the body gripped up. Just be aware of that. Go back to breath observation. Noticing the sensations in the body, how good it feels to be in the surrendered state. Alert, open, You are the witness observing the breath. You are not the thoughts. You are the infinite, pure consciousness, experiencing breath, experiencing sensation, and occasionally experiencing thoughts rolling in and out. Keep coming back, anchoring into the sensation of the breath. Tasting, feeling, and looking inward. Listen to the inner Om. And slowly, as you feel ready to, allow the eyes to open. Bring the palms together. And in a moment of gratitude for what we're able to touch in this practice, thank you. Namaste. Thanks for joining me for that practice. If you are someone who doesn't normally meditate, but you found this helpful, let me know below. Share your experience if you'd like. If you are someone who meditates normally, also, I'd love to hear your experience with this. If you're looking for a meditation course, I'm going to put a link to the movement course below, which also has all of my physical practices on it to help you advance from whatever level practitioner you are. I'll put a link in the description as well as the first comment, and you can join my course for 2 weeks for free just to see if it's something you like before you commit. Again, thanks so much. And if you did enjoy this video, you can hit the like button so that more people are able to find it on YouTube. Have a great day, a blessed day, and I'll see you next time.